Welcome back. You're watching round 2 action. Jeremy Flores taking on Michael February for a spot into round 3. Elimination round. Jeremy Flores did get a wave during the break to get started against Mikey February. Starting off with a couple of clean top turns on this running right-hander. Flores was just looking to get some waves under his belt.
But yeah, needing really for, looking really for a good result here. Beautiful little wave starting to approach him.
February representing Cape Town, South Africa on a roll. Solid connection out the back. And drills the finish. Staying low to ride out for the completion. Flores already on board with a 6.5. Round 2's always insane to watch. Griffin Colapinto on deck coming up next against Pat G. What'd you like about February here?
Yeah, well, I love his style, Joe. I think one of the more pleasing styles on the Pro Tour. 2 solid maneuvers there from Mikey. And, well, Jeremy Flores starting with a 6.50, so Mikey February needing to crank it up and did exactly that on that last wave. Sort of a bigger wave, less turns, but dynamic stuff nonetheless. The result, and, well, let's have a look at Jeremy Flores' second ride here, backing up that 6.50. Jeremy looking sharp. He's looking like he's on fire and wasting no time whatsoever. Catching a lot of waves, which you've got to do, get that rhythm, and Jeremy looking absolutely on fire right now. Some big turns from him. Nice combination maneuvers, varieties, mixing it up.
Like you mentioned before, February really broke free and had a solid result making finals day back in Tahiti. Jeremy looking under February's priority here. Zippy little frontside snap, top turn wrap, he'll sink in transition. So that won't affect his top 2.
That mojo that you've got, so I like the fact Jeremy's still surfing waves underneath the priority of Mikey, even though this didn't go into his top 2, he's keeping that flow going for him. A nice little whips right there, goes down 2.17, not going to change anything for him, but it's keeping the ball rolling, Joe.
6 and a 6.5 start for Flores. Looks like he's found a fun little runner once again. Speed, snap off the top. Keeps him connected to the pace of that wave. Nothing left on the inside corner. So 2.17 before. That'll be another throwaway with 16 to go. That's the stuff we'll never forget. And the massive part of the World Surf League Championship Tour. All the people watching around the world watching this. Little backside blowtail out the back for Flores. Aggressive kick out. Absolutely fired up. Still out in front of this heat with 12 minutes to go. When he got knocked out early in France, that was a tough one for him. He actually dropped 4 spots on the Jeep leaderboard.
Beautiful slashing turn there from Jeremy. It's not going to change his score though. But I like it again, just keeping that ball rolling, Joe. Just utilizing his priority when he's got it. Catching waves underneath Mikey February's priority when he doesn't have it. And that's kind of what's keeping him in the lead. The longer you sit and wait, the worse things get. Here he goes again.
Jeremy now just staying very active. There's that throw tail underwater reverse. That's got a little bit of everything in it. Some people like to call it the club sandwich for that reason. Sometimes Jeremy's head's underwater when he pulls it off. Definitely one of the coolest maneuvers in the game. Here comes February. Beautiful frontside hack. Into a lot of foam on the face. So he's got to get out of there. Just good for one maneuver. Still chasing a 7.83.
Yeah, just kind of out of rhythm just a little bit, isn't he? You know, when you waited that long, you kind of think, okay, I've got to go. I've got to catch something. First turn, beautiful snap. Love the style. But then that whitewater, you can see all that whitewater, residual whitewater from the wave before, makes it a lot harder to really dig in. Gets nice and low on his bottom turn, extends the body, uses every part of his body all the way down to his fingertips, which makes him look unique. I love the style that MFeb has. It feels like he's getting a little bit more comfortable with being on tour. Kind of almost looked a little bit like a deer in the headlights at the beginning, but now just really feeling like he's at home.
He said he had to just get off of social media. He couldn't even get messages, good or bad. He just needed to take a break from it all. February up now. Clean snap off the lip, little layback just to change up the flow. A 2-turn combination on an insider. looking for a 7.83.
But again, just feels like he's a little bit out of rhythm to me. Let's have a look at this wave right here. Nice little connection with the lip. See how he uses every part of his body. Nice little snap again, but wave selection letting him down. Needing a 7.83. See how he throws his arms up into the air all the way down to his fingers, even his hands are spread. It looks unreal. Jams it in the pocket again and kicks out. So I don't think it's going to be a 7.83, but he's got to try and find and build that momentum. Maybe he can change it up and kind of get that wave magnet towards the back part of this heat.
An important ride for Mikey February, hitting the 5-minute warning.
Priority with
Little
wave,
fin
no
ditch on the
second
first turn. Carved a tail slide, controls the second maneuver into a front side float. Inside corner, setting up the tail slide, but can't hang up. Zeke Connor O'Leary close to the cutoff as we look at February's last.
Yeah, you can tell he's kind of just a little bit off at the moment. And when you're a little bit off, you try and fight your way back in, and that's when little mistakes happen. Kind of caught a little edge on the bottom turn.
Flores on the next one, up and out. So February in a position where he can't afford to fall. Through a lot of variety, trying to play catch up to the pace of that wave.
Let's have a look at it right here as he comes off the bottom, commits to that first turn. You can see how he did that footwork slid back and then lost a lot of speed. So some downtime. Now he gets the speed back and finishes strong. Wow. Is that the best wave of the heat, Joe? Because it's going to have to be for him to get himself back into this heat. Beautiful air rotation. Lands backwards. Doesn't quite spin it round, but pulls it back the other way. And then builds the speed back up. And I love that finishing maneuver.
He'll just run out the clock with a 6.5 and a 6.0. Kept his start of this heat and will be moving on into round 3. And Mikey February, another tough round 2 loss as he'll head into the Pipe Masters with his back against the wall.